Hey, welcome to Moina Bass Fishes. In this video, we are going to discuss my practice on Lake Harris or the Harris chain. So basically, I've just been fishing Lake Harris anyways. So forget about Griffin, forget about Dora, forget about Eustis, forget about Beauclair, forget about Carlton, forget about Apopka. Forget all that, okay? I'm fishing Lake Harris. It's a big lake. And I don't have to go through any slow zones. I mean, I'm right there. No locks, no slow zones, no monkey business. Just put the hammer down, drive a short ways, and get to catching fish. So that's part of my strategy. As far as patterns, we've got like a super mega cold front coming in tomorrow morning. Tomorrow's the off day. We're not allowed to fish tomorrow. So tomorrow will be spent preparing tackle and just getting everything set. And that'll happen in the afternoon because we got a big front coming through in the morning where it's going to get really cold overnight. So, and knowing that this was the weather situation, I didn't go after any spawners at all. I just ignored them, figuring that figuring the females are more than likely going to abandon the nests. There'll still be males to be caught, but the females not so much. So I just fished out deep quite a bit, fished a little bit where all that grass is and Banana Cove, and just really only had fair results. I'm a little worried about this one. I've been in the last 2 years ago when we were here, it was the same thing. A cold front came through, and where the hydrilla where I was catching them, casting and winding, I couldn't catch nothing. And meanwhile, I saw that guy catch 3. I saw that guy catch 2, throwing a worm. So I threw a worm a bunch, still didn't catch nothing. Ended up having to leave my hydrilla area, went somewhere else, caught a small limit, and then caught another small limit the next day, and had a bad tournament. I feel like I'm going down the same dang path with this deal. I mean, if I go to where all that hydrilla is, that's going to be it's going to be a test. That's going to be oh my gosh. I just wish I had a place to go and where I could count on. I mean, I guess no matter what the situation, you can never be guaranteed of anything. But I don't know. My best spot from pre-practice a few weeks ago, I never did fish there, but it's on the hit list, that's for sure. So I will hit that in the tournament. As much as these fish move around that are offshore, it's no telling what I'll run into when I get there. I might not catch a darn thing, or I might do even better than what I did, because I had like 9 or 10 bites there in pre-practice. So that'd be nice if I could get some there, and a couple of them were over 3 pounds, so that was also nice. So let's see. But yeah, it's gonna be really windy tomorrow. So, and then it's gonna be, for our term, it's gonna be north wind, about 10 to 15. So that pretty much takes out the entire south shore of the Harris chain. So you're basically looking at fishing the side, the east side, the west side, or the north side of Lake Harris. And then in Little Harris, which there's no slow zone to get to Little Harris, kind of the same thing. And I didn't even get over there in practice, unfortunately. Of course, my practice was cut short yesterday. I don't know if you saw yesterday's video, but I think I made mention of the fact that my lithium batteries kept going into sleep mode. And so by the time I got fishing yesterday, it was already 1:30, somewhere in there. So anyhow, what else? I mean, I've tried finding some deep stuff really hard. Use my electronics, my Lowrances a lot, and every once in a while I'd catch one fish, and it was never a big one. It was keepers, but never a big one. Never, I mean, I guess I caught two like 13 inches off of one spot, but for the most part it was just tough, really tough. Which leaves me thinking, how do I correct this ship? How do I right this ship? How do I get on track? Where's the best plan? I'm going to be thinking about this a lot over the next 48 hours because nothing stands out. Or maybe I'm thinking too much of it. Maybe I just need to go to Banana Cove and just throw out the anchor and just camp because the fish are in there. But they're even with today, the bite. I mean, between yesterday and today, the weather was perfect to have a good bite going, and I mean, it was just, I didn't really catch a whole lot in there. So, I mean, I could get a limit out of there, with these weather conditions we had where the fish, where they're conducive to fish biting kind of weather. But dang, if I got to go in there and fish it under tough weather situations after a cold front, it scares me a little bit. So, anyhow, I got to work this through my head over the next 48 hours to come up with a plan. Wind is gonna dictate somewhat where I fish, and then just I'm either gonna fish little Harris or big Harris. I'm not running all these canals to other lakes and all that. Just not doing it. So anyhow, that is the word, and the next word is over.